Imagine waking up to a world on fire, war at the borders, betrayal in the palace. Thousands of eyes watching, waiting for your weakness. And you are the emperor, the ruler of the mightiest empire on earth. Every decision you make changes the fate of millions. That was Marcus Aurelius, and yet, he remained calm. In the middle of chaos, he found peace. How? His secret wasn't in armies or gold. It was in a few lines he wrote to himself each morning. Lines that could change not just an empire, but your life. Rome, 2nd century AD. Marcus Aurelius, philosopher on the throne. They called him the last of the good emperors. While his empire was torn by war, plague, and treachery, he didn't write commands, he wrote thoughts about life. In a military tent, surrounded by chaos, he created a small notebook, never meant for anyone's eyes. Later, it would be known as Meditations, one of the greatest books ever written on inner strength. What did he write? Not about victories, not about power. He reminded himself, when you wake up in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive. You cannot escape pain, but you can choose how to meet it. Each page was a training ground for his soul. Stoicism wasn't about being cold, it was about staying free inside. When his own son, Commodus, turned cruel and corrupt, when allies betrayed him, when everything around him collapsed, he stayed calm. He simply wrote, whatever happens was meant to happen. Accept it with dignity, and you will be invincible. While generals despaired, Marcus sought balance, not glory. Where others shouted, he reflected. Where others blamed, he understood. He realized a simple truth. We cannot control the world, but we can control ourselves. And that is the highest power of all. Every night, the most powerful man in the world reminded himself, remember, you are mortal. No crown can save you from weakness if you don't rule yourself. That's not weakness. That's mastery. Before we move on, take a moment and think about your own life. Every morning, you wake up facing challenges. Maybe it's stress at work, conflict in relationships, or a feeling that the world is moving too fast and you can't keep up. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that it's not the chaos outside that defines your day, it's how you respond to it. You have the power to choose your reaction. You can let anger, fear, or frustration control you, or you can stand calm, focused, and strong. Imagine meeting every challenge with clarity and courage. Imagine looking at a problem, taking a deep breath, and deciding, I will act wisely. I will not give my peace away. This is the lesson for us today. The battlefield may be different, but the war is always the same. The battle for your mind, your focus, your calm. When life feels overwhelming, pause. Remember that no situation can take away your inner strength unless you let it. This is your true power, and it starts with choosing how to face the day, moment by moment. 1800 years later, nothing has changed. We no longer wear togas or command legions, but we still fight our own battles. We face chaos in the news, in relationships, in our minds. We live in a world that screams, demands, overwhelms. And every time you feel like you're about to break, remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. Be like a rock against which the waves break, and it stands firm while the fury of the sea falls still around it. That rock is you. Don't search for peace outside, create it inside. Marcus Aurelius died as he lived, calm, humble, and free. His words outlived the empire he ruled. And maybe today, they mean more than ever. Life is not what happens to you. It's how you respond to it. So if you're facing chaos, remember this emperor who faced a collapsing world, and instead of losing control, he found wisdom. Because true power isn't about ruling others, it's about mastering yourself. If these words spoke to you, subscribe for more stories like this. I'll share the timeless wisdom of those who lived thousands of years ago but wrestled with the same fears, hopes, and doubts we face today. Because history isn't silent, it still speaks. You just have to learn to listen.